As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another live session with Stock Sniper Trading. Hope everyone's having a really good morning so far. Okay, current time is 7:49. All right, we've got about 10 minutes to that 8 a.m. switch. All right, we usually wait till then anyways. I'm going to stay till about maybe 9:55, 10 o'clock, watch that, new hourly transfer. That's why I'm starting a little bit later this morning, guys. So, yeah, like I said, hope everyone's having a really good morning. Okay, make sure to check the description box, guys. Not a buy or sell channel here. We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. We're not financial advisors, so any trades are taken upon yourself. Try not to risk more than 1%. Obviously, anything can happen in these markets, especially around this time, which is near the month end leading into December, which is generally the slowest month of the entire year. Okay, so guys, also check the description box. Okay, the link for HankoTrade, which is our recommended brokers there. Okay, you can check them out. If you don't feel like funding right away, download their demo account. All right, see how it plays out, and then you can judge based on that if you would like to take it to the next step. Okay, the reason why we recommend them is because they accept people from all around the world. All right. Also, guys, our recommended prop firm is my Forex funds. Okay, they got about a 5% discount with Stock Sniper Trading, and our recommended liquidity platform is Bookmap, which we have used in previous sessions. Okay, and we will continue to use it probably a little bit starting of December in the new month. All right. So, guys, that's pretty much it in terms of the intro. All right, let's get down to doing some top down, guys. There's about 100 people on the stream, got about 150 in the back end. All right, and it's still going to be adding throughout the day. So guys, make sure to smash the like button here. Let's get 100 likes and we can start doing NASDAQ right away. But until that time, I'm just going to head over and focus on the chart that's currently on the screen here and do gold. Okay, we're going to do it top down from the daily all the way to the 5-minute time frame. All right, so right off the bat, you can see that nice daily support around 1737, guys. Okay, daily support. All right, yesterday, I don't know if you guys actually continued in the sells in gold, but gold dropped roughly, another maybe $8 to $10 from that lower low that we made in the sell continuation. If you weren't on it and you missed it, just go back and check the stream yesterday. You can check out how we set that up, looking for a continuation in the overall trend. Okay, but obviously that's yesterday. Today is the day, and we're focusing on what's in front of us. All right, so you can see daily support, daily resistance. We might have to maybe adjust them based on the wicks here. Okay, and just because we're going to head to our 5-minute time frame eventually. And for right now, like I said, we're going to focus on the 4-hour. Okay, so you can see here rejection coming up near the daily. All right, it's been there once beforehand. We are slowly getting a little bit of resistance, close below hand, so that'll be some 4-hour resistance here. All right, my 4-hour support I'm going to use as the bottom candle right around here on 1746.5, and then go from there. So 4-hour support. Okay, guys, give me 1 sec here. I just got a message from one of the teams. 2 seconds. Okay, and then we're going to check out our hourly. All right, so you can see the resistance of the 4-hour starting to break down here. You can see a lot of wicks starting to push through it. Okay, you can see that when we're near the hourly here, you can see rejection coming strong at that 1760 area. Okay, so you can just update that roughly a little bit right there. 1759, 1760 rough mark. Okay, I do see some hourly, which is just going to be obviously higher time frame than the 4 hour, or sorry, lower time frame, but it's still higher time frame in terms of what we're going to look for on the 5 minute. Okay, so let's take a look at it. That's some 1 hour higher time frame resistance here. Okay, and then I'm going to look just underneath, guys. You can see what we're looking for right here, some hourly support. Okay, 1 hour support. Do we do USD JPY? No, not on this channel. So if you want to find someone who's looking to do UJ, you know, you can look for those streamers. I'm not too sure who they would be actually. Okay. Okay, guys. So you can see here what we're working with. Not too much movement right out of this zone from, you know, this general area right in here. Okay, we've roughly made a support at around 1751 and a resistance level at 1757. So, you know, around a $5, $6 range so far. Okay, and we're going to see how it's going to move in the next probably 5-6 minutes for that hourly changeover. Okay. When are we going to announce the giveaway winner? Yeah, that's a great question here. We extended it a bit more just so we can get more people interacting with it. It'll probably be today or tomorrow, but don't worry, everything will be announced. I'll announce it on YouTube, and I'll also announce it on Instagram. Okay, I personally don't do that stuff in the company. We have a team that does that, so don't stress. Everything will be announced accordingly. I can promise you that. Okay, so 15-minute support. Okay, and then we got the resistance level just above here, which I'm going to keep the 4 hours, so I'm not going to use much 15-minute resistance. Okay, I'm going to leave it and drop down to the 5. Okay, and we're going to work based on these levels right in here. Okay, guys, if you want to do oil or NASDAQ or anything like that, let's smash these likes up. Try to. The goal is obviously 300 per stream. Okay, that just helps with some algorithm and also helps with, you know, the overall of me knowing that you guys are interacting and actually benefiting from the stream. So if you guys want to see any of those kind of instruments, just smash the likes up as high as we can go, and it'll give me more motivation to be able to do that stuff for you, no problem. Okay, and then I can see some resistance just above here. Okay, and we got some supply zone right here. Okay, so here's our working range, guys. All right, we got demand. You can see buying here. So if we use the brush tool, you can see right around here we had buyers. Okay, here we had buyers. We haven't made it anywhere around here. This level we have had sellers. Okay, and then this level we had sellers as well. Okay, so let's take a peek here. You can see the RSI. All right, just to show you guys how this is working in terms of where we're at. Guys, I do apologize. This is actually MFI, Money Flow Index. Okay, I switch between the two. So we marked the 50 line on here. Okay. You can see anytime we're around the 50 line, guys, you can see right here, price hasn't made any kind of volatile moves yet. It's waiting to go from the bottom, which is demand, to actually supply. Okay, so nothing here. We have a little bit of, you know, closure below the RSI 50 line, but it's still tapping supply, which is why you had the engulfing candlestick pushing price back to the downside. Okay, so right now we're right at that 50 line, guys. I'm not looking to do anything here, and let me explain and show you 50 line. Okay, this general area right here. I'm not looking to do anything at this current time. This is an engulfing candlestick, okay, which is showing that price, you know, in terms of the buyers have started to take control. All right, but we'll watch and see, simply because the last area that we did touch was out of supply. Okay. Okay, so let's erase everything here. All right, so we'll just wait and see, guys, where we're going to get to the next little range coming on that new hourly. All right, so give it about 2 minutes here. Don't look at doing anything at this time. Okay. Guys, did you guys see the statistics for Black Friday and how they've increased over 5%, $9 billion from, you know, last year, which is to me surprising. to an extent, okay? Because last year it was a lot of online shopping, okay? Now that retail stores are open and stuff like that, they got that included. But I don't know. Did you guys see any of that kind of stuff going on? I don't know if you read the news or watched the news in terms of that. One of the best deals, guys, was the Trading View package. It was 60% off for the premium plan, which will give you like unlimited alerts and stuff like that. I don't know if it's still on for Cyber Monday or whatever it was, but it was definitely something that was definitely a steal and happens every year. So if you guys missed that, maybe message them and see if you guys want to look at doing something like that. But that was definitely, to me, one of the best deals that I saw. So yeah, guys, the malls have absolutely been quieter. Just COVID, no one wanted to really venture out and stuff like that. So okay, there we go, guys. We'll take a look. Looking pretty strong here. Look at NASDAQ here. All right, you can see GU's holding nice bullish movement here, 3-bar play on GBP USD. All right, so very similar to gold. We can probably expect gold to make a move here. Look at the DXY, guys, getting rejected. All right, looking pretty strong here. Okay, these were our key levels from yesterday. I don't know if you guys really remember or not, or even if you were on the stream. Okay, so we'll take some time here. We'll take a look at the DXY, what we got. All right, you can see a nice little trend line starting to form there. So we'll see what's happening once we get into this general area on the DXY. Right before, you can see they're selling off. So gold is probably starting to push. Same with GBP USD in the bullish direction. Okay, so here's that new 5-minute hourly open. Okay, let's take a look at the news we got here, guys. Let this candle play out. We know that this is a manipulated candle a lot of the time. Okay. So guys, at 8:30 we have Canadian news, okay, GDP. We can look at CAD during this time, all right, just to see how everything's starting to move. And then we have that 10 a.m. news. That's why I wanted to stay till about 10, guys. I wanted to see this GU and the USD folder here, okay? So we'll focus on that in a second. Let's just see how gold is moving. So we're still around that 50 line right here, which is a no zone for me. Phase, what's going on, man? The malls have been quieter. Yeah, absolutely took advantage of trading view. Terry, you got it. Yeah, good, guys. As long as you guys understand the benefits of having it, it's worth the while. So okay, so you can see here nice bullish move starting to come in. All right, okay, so just right off the bat, there's the volume coming in. All right, look at this nice volume change. Okay, coming from nice engulfing candlestick here, guys. So right here, see how we find some support. Engulfed the preceding bearish candlestick here, volumes took control, and that was roughly 1753. And you can see we have the volume push coming to the upside here. Okay, guys, let's smash these likes up. And this is actually following GBP USD as well, guys. Okay, so let's smash these likes up to 100. And I can head over and do NASDAQ, absolutely. Perfect, guys, we already did it. So we'll head over and do it. Okay. Would you guys want to see NASDAQ or GBP USD? What are you guys feeling today? Like, what do you guys want to do? It doesn't really matter to me. GU's looking nice. NASDAQ's looking pretty nice too. Ooh, we got a lot of GBP USD, guys. Okay, give me a sec here. Let me just mark up a key level on NASDAQ. Okay, guys, let me just do this for you right on the 5-minute, just so you guys can be aware. 1 second. Let me see what I got going on here. Okay. Okay, so just keep that there as a key level for NASDAQ, guys. Okay, we'll mark this down. All right, and if we do start to break this general structure right down here, guys, we can see NASDAQ is probably going to have a continuation in that potential selling area here. Okay, so we'll watch and see how price is actually going to move if we do break that low. Okay, which can maybe get down in there, stuff like that. If it does get down there, guys, we'll adjust the stop loss, probably go maybe about 10, 15, 20 pips, and then go from there. Okay, but that's a pretty key level on NASDAQ, so we will add an alarm here. Okay, and watch price. Okay, definitely going to watch price. So NASDAQ is done. Let's take a look at GBP USD, guys. We'll do a top down, absolutely. So guys, just to let you know, GU is correlated with gold, like not 100% of the time, okay, but they do move very similar. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that. Okay, so here we go. Some nice daily support. Okay, and I see some daily resistance just above here, guys. You can see by the previous rejections and once level of support here. Okay, broke through, rejection, rejection wick. So we have some daily resistance. Okay, and we'll go using this right here. Okay, so 4-hour support. You can see it's nice volume base, 2-bar play here, control, consolidation, and then continuation. Maybe looking to fill that wick back to the daily at roughly 1.206. So we'll mark that up just a little bit. Okay, and I have some 4-hour support here. Okay, some 4-hour resistance just above here. We'll look to the left. You can see previous resistance. Okay. 4-hour resistance. Let's take a look at our hourly now. Okay. Look at the bearish volume that's still coming in here. Okay, so we're in a range right now, probably until news, guys. All right, you can see a nice tumble here on GU. Okay, it's a nice move, reversal, and then look at that big rejection candle here coming from the once previous sell structure at around that 20600. Okay, so it's looking pretty much in a range for what I'm seeing currently, but I guarantee it that news at 10 a.m. will really tell us what the next big moves are on GU. Okay, let's take a peek at the 15. Okay, so rejection is happening. All right, and you can see here I'm not looking at gathering too much. We're just going to use our current areas that we have. Okay, take a look at gold in 1 second, guys. Absolutely. I'll have some supply. Right. Hey, you guys gotta realize as soon as I go over to every other pair, we get some movement. So let's watch and see what we got going on GU here. Okay, so we have the range looking ready to spike here. You can see a nice rejection candle coming in. All right, if we don't close above this 4-hour, like I said, price is going to push back down, probably get back to our 4-hour support level. Okay, why? The last few candles on GBP/USD have been, bearish. Okay, leading on the higher time frames. And remember, we're just trading lower time frame candles at this current time. So Got some 5-minute support here. We'll mark that up real quick. Okay, and we will see what's going on. Okay, big rejection on gold, guys. Okay, so this is another rejection. If we break this level here, okay, price is looking like we can probably, break the 4-hour. This is the key level we have to get through right here on gold. Okay, if we do, we can come back down right to our 1751, maybe get to 1750 level. So let's just watch and see here. Okay, Nasdaq's approaching. GU is still holding that level. Okay. So the last touches on GBP USD, guys, all right, have been, a little bit of a head fake here. Look at this perfect setup for a double top. Boom, boom, and then you can see rejection, maybe turning into a double bottom here. But look at the 3 taps into demand we have. Okay. That's key to recognize. That's why nice 3-bar play. Buyers took control. So they are respecting that zone at around that 1.19850. All right, so let's watch and see what's happening on GBP USD if we do tend to push into this overall supply zone right at this level right here. Okay. Okay, so nothing holding below on gold. Still a lot of bullish volume here. We'll watch until 8:15 and see how it's actually moving today. It's moving pretty nice. I like the way that gold is actually moving. Same with GBP USD and Nasdaq today. Although they're consolidated within a range, this is the type of range that you really want to be trading personally. We look for breakouts, trap and gap breaks, but when you get these types of setups, it's looking pretty. It can be very nice if you understand what zone to zone could be. All right. So let's watch and see here. And the nice thing about this is we don't have much news until 10 a.m. Okay. So guys, I took a small little feeler sell on gold. We're going to see how it's going to move here. Nothing large. Just going to see if we can get the break of the structure. Okay. Oh shit, there we go. Wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay, that was a quick dump, guys, at running 10 pips. This thing is crazy. Look at that 8:11 time. Look at Nasdaq here, guys. US 30 just dumped. Oh, Nasdaq dumped right in there too, guys. Okay, so that was a critical structure continuation on Nas. Whoa. Okay, so that was your first initial impulse sell here. Okay, look at that. I told you if it breaks down there, guys. Started to dump. Okay, gold is still running here. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, that's first break. Okay. So guys, if you missed that, just sit back and relax. I didn't catch Nasdaq. Okay. So let's watch and see here. It was a fast drop, guys, on both gold and Nasdaq. Okay, you can see we're starting to have a little bit of a follow through here. Oh, wow. Whoa, guys, that's a big drop here. I got it I'm running about 20 pips, guys. Okay, I'm moving my stop loss to break even on this, 1755.13. Whoa, Whoa, guys. I just posted the trade, the sell in the free FX group if you guys want to check it out. Okay, so let's adjust this and look, where's the stop loss? Okay, so I told you if it breaks there, we're looking for a TP, maybe down 1751. Okay, we're bouncing into demand area. So like this is one critical thing we need to do. So if you guys are in on this, maybe move your stop loss to 1756. Okay, give yourself maybe 10, 15 pips, however you want to do it. I personally have moved my stop loss to break even. Okay, and I'm just going to let this thing ride. Guys, did anyone get into NASDAQ or gold? Okay, so I'm running 22 pips here at break even. I'm going to secure 50% of this. Okay, which is around 80 bucks. You can see we're getting a bounce out of demand here, so I got a 50% runner running. And we're going to see how it's going to move. Okay. Let's watch NASDAQ too, guys. Well, that's the Dow Jones. The Dow really dropped too, guys. Wow. Okay, look at NASDAQ still getting a little bit of support here. Okay, so see how many times NASDAQ tested. Okay, so we have one test here. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. One test here. One test here. And then we have finally this third test with the break. Okay, so they wanted to touch this level and try to push. Oh my goodness, there goes NASDAQ, guys. Let's see. Okay, so let's look to the left, guys. You can see that the buyers are starting to step in just a bit. Okay, like we can get maybe price back down to this general here at around 11,595. Okay, we're going to see if it's going to have the follow through. Okay, so see how they're opening this candle. This is your 8:15 candle, guys. All right. So let's watch gold here too. Gold is finding some support. That's why I took 50% off the table here. And you can see the demand level. Remember, we talked about zone to zone. Nothing actually broke below, just left. It was supported at the overall previous structure. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Guys, if you guys took NASDAQ or gold, do you guys maybe mind smashing that like button for me? All right. Okay, let's take a look at GU here. There's NASDAQ still holding. Okay, GU is getting some rejection as well. Okay, let's go take a look at that DXY, guys. Look at the DXY. Look at this, guys. Okay, so look at the trend line here. How many bounces did we get off here? All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 levels of respect, okay, on that trend line. But now here's the key, okay? This, although we got the bullish respect here, okay, in terms of the support level, look at how many have been rejected here. Okay, so when we talked about zone to zone, this is what's happening currently. All right, and the DXY is starting to break. If we do continue in the volume, guys, like I said, you can look to the left here. This is what we got going on. Maybe a TP right up there, which is mean gold is going to drop even further. Okay, so let's watch and see here. Okay, so NASDAQ is holding a little bit of an indecision candle right now. Okay. Still a lot of bearish volume coming in here. And if you guys look on NASDAQ, remember I talked about a key level here? The key level was sell structure, all right? And the candle that started all of this was right here. Okay, do you guys see that bearish engulfing candlestick? All right, let's maybe mark that up so you guys can see. That red candle right there is your bearish engulfing. Okay, now we talk about price action and supply and demand and stuff like that. You got to watch everything. Okay, so bearish engulfing means, you know, a lot of sell pressure stepped in around this area. Okay, and it has its overall continuation. So guys, we're approaching now 8:30. All right, you can see that gold is now respecting that zone. Okay, it's not letting it break just yet here. There's still a lot of volume. All right, so let's watch and see how this is going to move coming into that 8:30 time itself. All right. Okay, guys. So what is currently happening? Like I said, I am just on that break-even trade. All right, waiting for that 8:30 time. 8:30, guys. Where we have this Canadian news here, so GDP. Okay, how many guys are familiar and girls are familiar with GDP? All right. Okay, do you guys know how this is one of the most important folders of the entire month? Okay, and it's gross domestic product. All right, so broadest measure of economic activity and the primary gauge of the economic health. All right, so gross domestic products. Okay, let's see here how that 8:30 news is going to affect everything that we got going on maybe the commodities here. Okay, guys, gold has jumped up. Okay, I'm still running about 4 or 5 pips. Okay, and if it comes up right around here, I will be at break even. Me personally, guys, okay, I'm still running 4. I'm happy with 40 bucks on that, so I'm going to secure that personally. I don't really want to hit it break even. I've had some trades like that on the call lately where I drop 25 pips and don't secure. When I'm happy, I'm happy. So that secondary move right there, guys, I secured 30 bucks. Okay. If we do find another entry coming down here, okay, I'll look to maybe add another lower low, exactly how we did it yesterday. All right. So currently from that trade, guys, I made a roughly about 100 bucks, 10 pips. Okay. And then let's take a look at NASDAQ here. Okay, NASDAQ is also having a bounce. All right. Maybe coming back, seeing if they're going to retest this key level right in here. See that drop? We're going to see if they're going to retest here. Okay. And then have a nice maybe continuation or the rejection pushing price back down. So it's always good to see, guys. We haven't done this yet, really. All right. You can see where we're at in terms of the moving averages. So that's a nice breakdown on NASDAQ. Okay. You can see a full retracement coming down. Watch the 9 EMA. All right. So your stop loss, guys, remember we talked about adjusting this after. You maybe want to have it right around the 200. Okay. Giving yourself a little bit of wiggle room here. If you guys are still even in that trade, a lot of people probably would have secured. Okay. But now we're going to see if we're going to tap here, move price up, and then we're going to see if we're going to get a rejection pushing price back down. Okay. And then GU, guys, you can see the correlation between GU and the dollar is pretty strong in terms of same with gold, but look at the range we're in right now. Okay, they're hovering in and out of that 200 EMA. So if we do break that hourly support, guys, all right, we can start to maybe look to come back down to that 1.2009, roughly that 20100. Okay, so we'll watch and see here. My eyes are on 830 right now. Okay, all my eyes are on 830. And you can see NASDAQ is retracing very strong. Okay. And then let's take a look at gold too. Gold is still getting rejected at that 9 EMA. They're holding respect on that 9 below, but also the 200, guys. You can see that's where the demand level is. All right. So we have not broke below there yet. All right. If we do on gold break this 200 EMA, this 9, if it crosses, will be a death cross, which will be the continuation. All right, and you'll see a lot of volume stepping in here. All right, which will mean, you know, a big potential sell-off coming on gold, maybe back down to 47 or that 49 area right here. Okay, definitely 1750 is possible today. Okay, if we get the momentum shift in the bearish direction. All right, so let's watch. I do want to check out one thing here. Okay, take a look at USD CAD, guys. All right, very similar to the dollar index. Okay, you can see big breaks above. We've tapped 35200. All right, and you can see that's why we're getting a lot of resistance coming at this area, and it's very similar to the way that the USD is moving. Okay, so you can see here what actually happened at that key resistance. Okay, you can see we respected it now for a 4th time here, but you can see the 9 EMA is holding support, so we haven't broken below yet. So I still believe that this has a lot of opportunity to push. You know, maybe retest it again, 106,400, which is the key rejection level. So if this does go bullish, guys, GBP USD can go start to float down bearish. There's the NAS rejection at the 9, and then there's your gold right at that 4 hour here. Okay, so what made gold fully retrace, guys, is the respect of the overall, you know, zone to zone trading. All right, so if you missed a sell here, okay, you can see that you would have bought at demand, looking very nice. All right, so let's see, we're back at the RSI, right back at that 50 line, guys. Okay, so we're not above just yet, so this looks like if it's going to hold below, it can start to, you know, get into that sell pressure one more time. I personally like the gold sells here, guys. There's a lot of sell pressure here. So let's watch. I want to see NASDAQ too. A lot of rejection here. GU is too, there's not much movement on GBP USD for me right now, okay? I don't like how we're around this 200 EMA. It's very similar to where gold is, okay? But again, if we are following suit, we can see that maybe we're going to look at breaking the sell, okay? And you can see here we're going right back down to maybe that 4 hour support, okay? So let's just watch and see on GU. Just put it right below the 200. Set an alarm there. NASDAQ sell, okay, continuing. There's gold, okay, nice rejection coming in, still following suit in the sells. If we break that 200, guys, I'm going to take another sell here, okay. Okay, right back into the once buying pressure here, but you can see the structure is still, you know, favoring in the bearish direction. And let's take a look at the hourly, guys. Okay, it's going to be a little bit choppy here, sorry. But take a look what we're getting involved in. Okay, we got 2-minute news here, guys. You can see the support level holding. Okay, so we're still zone to zone. If gold drops, guys, it can get back down to probably 1748. All right, and if it starts to hold that level, okay, we can probably get a reversal, maybe pushing gold back up, but it's looking pretty strong in terms of that sells. Okay, so let's watch. Okay, and then take one quick peek at GBP USD, guys. Nasdaq is still holding. Okay, and then there's GBP USD here, looking at getting, hopefully getting out of this range. Okay, you can see from the 4-hour to the 4-hour, it's just bouncing in and out. All right, so we'll focus on gold, guys. All right, you can see Nasdaq is still getting a drop here. If gold breaks this demand, like I said, it's going to be in for a free for all, probably back down to 1750. And just under 1 minute, all right, until the news launches. And CAD can affect all commodities, guys. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. If you're not comfortable trading at 8:30, I do mention every single day 8:30 has some movements with or without news. Okay, it's generally when they pinpoint a lot of the high news times, you know, CPI, we have NFP, different things like that. So this is a time that is probably one of the most volatile in the entire 24-hour time frame. Okay, it's very similar to market open, not for indices, okay, but for commodities, and it's very similar to maybe London open as well. All right, so here we go, just under 10 seconds. Let's watch and see. Okay, so they're still respecting so far demand. Let's see what continuation we're going to get. All right, let's take a look at NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ is still holding some support here. Gold is too. All right, here's that 8:30 flip. GU is kind of coming back down right around that 200. The dollar index, guys, the greenback is starting to push. Okay, remember we had that key level right here, so we'll set an alarm. It's looking pretty strong there right now. Okay. So just setting all the alarms, guys, ready to go. There's the pushback down on NASDAQ. And you can see gold is still holding. Okay, GU's right at the 200, guys, so monitor GBP USD. It's probably very similar to gold here. There's NASDAQ sell here. There's GU. Okay. 20100 critical level on GBP USD. Oh, guys, there goes gold. Let's see if it can go. Okay, and we'll check out, look at the Dow here, pushing low. All right, you can see that oil made a nice little push. Okay. GJ, I want to see CAD real quick, guys. Sorry about this. Okay, so not much movement, still following overall trend here. Okay, let this thing kind of, oh, there goes gold, guys. Let's see. Starting to break. Okay, DXY, I think we just tapped that high level. Okay, so we're gonna see how this is gonna affect. Oh, guys, look at that. Oh, look at, see how they're trying to push, guys. All right, nothing continued. The big demand support level is holding. Let the first 5 minute, guys, play out. Okay. Look at NASDAQ holding. GU still holding. All right, and you can see what happened as soon as we tapped that key level here. It started to reject, and we have not got above just yet, guys. So this is the critical support that was held right here, and you can see the resistance to the left. Okay. All right, so This will be interesting. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. All right, gold is still looking like it can drop here. All right, the dollar, if we do break, guys, the next critical stop on the dollar is 106.558, and there goes gold. GU testing that level here. Nasdaq is trying to break, and then gold is testing the level 2. Remember, I told you guys that 200 EMA is going to be the most critical part of this. It can hold this entire trade, all right? But if we break it, it's going to be a volume-based push. And remember how I always mention to you guys, sit back for the news. We still got about a minute and 15 left. So watch the new candle open up and see how it's going to react based on that 200 exponential moving average level. You can see we're slowly getting down below the RSI here. Target, if it gets below, would obviously be oversold, which would be roughly near that 1750 level. Okay. All right, guys, just under 20 seconds now. Just want to see how this new candle opens up here. All right. And then we'll go check out that DXY. Okay, so the current candle opened up holding above the 200 EMA. All right, you can see the buying pressure is still there. Okay, we have not broken just yet. Nasdaq is starting to hold around that 11,615 mark. Okay, GU nothing broke below. All right, see how it's still holding that critical 200. And let's see the DXY here. Okay, so nice rejection coming in. Okay, but at least we tapped the critical level here, so let's watch and see. We might get a pushback down coming to our support level. All right, if we break there, guys, we can probably come back down to maybe our overall trend, which could be potentially maybe like a double top. All right, if we hold here, okay, see the pushback, might be able to make a new high. Okay, so let's just watch and see how price is going to go. If we break this level here though, guys, and it starts to sink off, you might see gold going in a bullish direction. All right, so let's watch. Okay, so still holding here. All right, nothing broke and even closed below on GU. Nasdaq is pushing right back up. Okay, and you can see gold is still holding so far currently on that demand level. Okay. Okay, so still holding, guys. All right, still that first 5-minute candle opening up at 8:30. Nasdaq gets rejected, guys. If this thing rejects, we start to break here. Okay, I might take a sell, looking for a price to get back down to our final TP. So let's watch. Gold buys, guys. It looks potentially promising here. I'm still a little bit biased towards sells, but we'll watch and see. The same thing happened yesterday. Okay, you can see GU and then Goldie here. Okay guys, there's the gold. Breaks that 200 EMA, guys, I'm in. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ made a new low, guys. Let's watch and see here. Oh, there it goes, guys. Shit, I missed it. I was looking at gold. Ay. So it's still trendy, guys. Still following the suit here. Okay, let's see if we can get in and maybe tap our overall level at the bottom. Still holding. Guys, some signal asked to invest $100 investing to $2,000 increase. Are they legit spam? Can anyone tell me? I can probably tell you right off the bat, man, they're probably spam. Okay. You know, when anyone asking for, like, if you don't know these people, you know, you might not want to get involved in that. All right, just a piece of advice. Okay, so let's see if we're gonna get that NAS waterfall. Okay, so they're still holding a little bit right here on NASDAQ. Let's take a look at GU here. Okay, so still holding as much as they want to punch it below that 200. All right, still respecting that level. Okay, and look at the dollar index here, guys. Okay, so still walking up. A little bit of indecision. And let's watch and see what we got going on. That's our T level right here, guys, so we can add an alert. Let's see how it's going to move. Okay, guys, so 8:40 here. I gotta quickly let the dog out. You guys know I normally do this every time at 8:30. Don't hate me on this. He's going nuts at the door. So I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. Let's watch and see how this plays out here. Gold is actually running too. Okay, if we break that 200, guys, it's looking pretty sexy for that overall move. Okay, so let's watch. All right, and let's watch the final potential on NASDAQ here. Okay, guys, so you can see that gold is dropping. Let's see if it breaks this key level here. This is the previous support. If it does, she's going. Okay, I'm in on gold, guys. Let's see if we can get that continuation. Let's see on NASDAQ here too. $30's dropping. Okay, gold is still holding. Okay, you can see NASDAQ's making a potential new low here, guys. All right, so nothing has tapped, but you can still, it's still dropping. There goes GU. Oh, guys, look at GU waterfall. Okay. So watch and see on GBP USD, guys. Let's see what the dollar index is doing here. Okay, so let's see how it made a nice little retracement. Okay, this is the candle is starting to push now. Nothing's closing above just yet, so that's all we get to, guys. That's still making a new high here. Okay, and it's still 8:45. We got one more minute until the last candle to see how it's going to move. All right. Guys, so if you guys are in on, I didn't even look at CAD, but we can take a look at it. You can see gold is still holding here. Okay, the Dow is still finding some support. All right, you can see oil is still trying to hold. All right, let's go see USD CAD for 2 seconds, guys. Marius, that CAD opportunity would have been sent to the Discord here. Just wanted to see how it's moving live. Okay, so we're retracing, pulling back down now. All right, so members, just go check out yesterday at 2:06 p.m. the pending on order on USD CAD, and you can see what's happening here. Okay. All right, so everything's trying to reverse here. You can see support level hold. This is that 8:45 time, guys. 8:45. You can see that gold is holding above. Okay, nothing broke below just yet. Still holding that overall demand. Okay, big move. Okay, and let's go check out that GU as well. Okay, so GU is still holding, guys. The initial impulsive drop, nothing closed below. Okay, you can see here it just gathered some strength from that overall demand in this level here, and you can see the overall support level on that 200 EMA started to hold. So we can probably see maybe a retest if we close above that 9, definitely above that 2.0, maybe 2.5, okay, which is the previous resistance, and then see how price is actually going to move on that. So let's just watch and see leading into that 9 a.m. time how price is actually going to move. Okay. Same with gold. Okay, and NASDAQ here trying to push. Let's focus on, see if we can get that tap of the low. Let's look at the NASDAQ on 15, guys. So you can see here it's getting rejected and respected at this level. Okay, if we go to the left, you can see the wick here in the previous structure. Okay, so see how we got the resistance. Okay, so this resistance here is now acting as NASDAQ support. All right, so maybe give us some time here. We'll see how this is actually going to play out. It's still like enough 13 minutes until that new hourly swap before anything can kind of happen. Okay. So everything had really good moves leading into, those potential movements. All right. at that 8:45 time, but you can see now it's looking like it's starting to reverse and having the opposite trend. Okay, so let's see GU here trying to push back down. Okay, and let's watch and see that dollar index. So, okay guys, there we go, that 9 EMA. Let's see if we can make a new higher high. All right, that's the key. If we can make that higher high, getting to that 106.558, then this thing's going to be pretty healthy. All right, if it gets rejected here, we're probably going to float back down. So push here is looking nice for selling on the indexes as well as gold. Pushing down here and breaking this level is going to be a buyer's haven for these commodities. Okay. Okay, GU. Okay, so NASDAQ is still holding on support. All right. You got to give this a little bit of time. You know, it's when you're scalping 5-minute candles, you want to try to analyze absolutely everything. But sometimes the best thing to do is just look on a higher time frame, like the 15-minute or hourly. You know, notice the trend, and then spot your key levels, guys, which we do. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. But the 5-minute, guys, it does present you with a lot of potential noise and head fakes. Okay. Yeah. Big rejection on gold, guys. Still the sell pressure here. I like that. Okay. There it goes. Let's see, guys. Let's see gold here, this big drop. I'm waiting for that death cross. NASDAQ is dropping too. GU is dropping. Okay. Everything is dropping, guys. We just need to break that wick to make a new low right here. As soon as it breaks that, guys, this thing's going to come back down hard. There it goes. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you the second sell here. Beastin', guys, this is sexy. Oof. I'm running 24 pips on that. Oh, guys, there we go. I'm out. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to waste this again. 26, 25, okay, 26 pips out. Did anyone get on the gold continuations, guys? All right. Did anyone have the sells coming on gold? All right. What's gold TP? Oh, damn it. I always get out too fast on that. I missed that initial drop, but that's okay. I'm still happy with 20 pips. All right. Look at NASDAQ touching down. There goes GU, guys. Oh, look at that. And let's see if the DXY made a new high. Okay, guys, here's 3 trades on gold. Okay. Gold sells 345 bucks. Okay. And let's see if we dollar. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this, guys. Look at that key level break right here. Oh my goodness. Look at the dollar, guys. Holy hell. Shane, that is a boner candle to say the least. Oh my goodness. There it goes, guys. GU dump. NASDAQ almost hit. And then gold is almost tapping 1750, guys. Almost. Okay, we made a new lower low on gold. All right. Guys, if you guys got any of those trades here, just post them in the chat. I'm going to take some screenshots and send it to the FreeFX group and just sort of the old montage that we are making. So if you guys got GU, NASDAQ, or gold, you know, put it in the chat so we can see how you guys did. Sorry, guys. And guys, yeah, also smash the like button. Let's see what we guys got. I keep forgetting about that. Get so focused on everything else, don't really care too much. Yusuf, did you watch the CAD trade idea? Okay, NASDAQ is still dropping down, guys. Haven't got the alarm just yet. There goes GU. Okay, so take a look at that, guys. The big continuation drop, turn about 20 pips. Any new trade idea? No, Pratik. We just hit 3 instruments on these trades. And what do you want to see my hat, guys? I shaved my head. So, been doing it for years. I just like hats and I like supporting the Buffalo Sabres, guys. Dylan Cousins, telling you guys that guy's the future. You're in 72% drawdown. There goes GU, guys. There goes NASDAQ. And there goes gold. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can actually tap that 1750 area. Bro, why you only trade with 20 pips? How many times have you guys been in a trade, okay, that you're up and then all of a sudden you look away and you're down? I'm sure a lot of people. All right. So, and if you guys are not saying that happens, it's a lie, because I have my entire group saying they've had it happen, right? So, if you guys are not happy with 20 pips, okay, like let's just point this as an example. It all depends on what you're using, all right? If you use a 100 lot, you know, you means you got a large account. 20 pips, what's 100 times 20? You guys get the point. Okay, what's 10 times 20? 200. Okay. You know, guys, you got to really think about this as, you know, it's replacing your income, all right? You know, how many people other than doctors and lawyers, all right, make $300-400 an hour? Okay. You know, I don't know too many, right? What's your risk to reward? Guys, I showed you right up here. I don't have it here because we moved it to break even. All right. You can see I would have moved my stop loss around 1756, 1754, maybe a 15-20 pip stop loss. And you can see the target was overall breaking the 200 right back down to about 1750. Okay, and then you can see NASDAQ is floating up, guys. Okay. Pratik, I had a $700 account. I lost $500. Any tips to recover? I I don't have any tips because I don't understand why there's such high leverage used on such a small account without a stop loss. You know, and there's you guys still trying to break that 4 hour here. It's okay, guys. Like, I shouldn't really be answering this live in terms of those types of questions, but they're real. You got to use lower lot sizes. Okay, you have to use lower lot sizes because you can't risk your entire account on 1 to 2 trades. You know, and guys, my suggestion is, like, there's a lot of people on the YouTube chat that will help you out with this, right? If you're willing to lose an entire account on a few trades, you got to take a step back and see what you're looking at. All right, what are your goals in this, right? So, okay. So there goes Nasdaq. Ooh, guys, look at that price pump. Okay, you can see we didn't tap the key level here and it reversed. Okay, so here's the same thing happened right here, guys. Watch the 9 EMA. Okay, and then you can see gold 2 bounced right all near 1750 and started to reverse. But guys, listen, look at the time. Okay, on every hour we tend to get a reversal, guys. Okay, 8 o'clock. What time is this? 8:10. Look at 8 o'clock right here. Head fake, thinking it's going to go bullish. 8 o'clock happens, 8:10, then we go bearish. Okay, watch the new hourly candle here. All right, this is the retest on the 200 EMA. Guys, thanks for everyone who is $100 enough to start trading. If you're doing that, you're using pennies and 5 cents, and you're using it on pairs. You're not going to risk it on commodities or indices because you won't have that very long. Okay. If you're going to do $100, have a goal to maybe make $105. Not all 100, not flip the account 100%, but maybe make $5. Okay, maybe make $2. Right, so you get in the routine of learning this your own strategy. To be honest with you, okay, because guys, listen, I want to tell you something. Although this looks good, okay, my strategy may not work for people. Okay, Ron's strategy may not work for people. You got to understand that people have different strategies. Okay, people have really different strategies that you know work best for them. All right. Okay. Look at the Dow holding here, nice strong. Okay, and we're starting to reverse here and go in that nice bullish direction. So let's watch and see, guys, what we got going on. This is that new 9 a.m. switch, like I told you. Oil dumped. Just a wick, from what I'm seeing. Look at Nasdaq hold, very nice. Okay, Look at that hourly switch. Look at GU hold. Nice demand. Okay. Then look at the DXY. Oh, this is perfect, guys. Look at this. Okay. I know this is not what we want to see, but take a look to the left. Look at the previous rejection. Okay. So we got tap here, rejected. Tap here, rejected. And now we got another third right here, rejected. Okay. So look at price. Impulsive move, pushing price right back down to the downside. All right. So let's watch and see here if we're going to get some respect at this general area here. It's looking pretty strong in terms of some sell pressure. Like we can definitely get back down to, at least this once previous resistance level. Absolutely. Okay. If we do, we have to break this critical level right here at, 106,629. So let's watch and see how price is actually going to move. All right. That's a big impulsive candle, guys. Like I said, we need to fill all that momentum that has pushed a lot of the big buying volume here. May not be filled right now, but eventually it will. Okay. So let's see, GU here is holding. Okay, guys, this is on the 15-minute. My bad. Go back down to the 5. Okay, but to me, listen, this little guy right here, that 9 EMA, that's what I'm watching, because price can push back up here, get rejected, and then start to continue. So we'll watch and see. But how many times did they respect this demand level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Look at NASDAQ, guys. Nice big break above that 9 EMA. Here's the retest. Okay, let's see if we get that continuation. And then you can see there's gold right here. Okay, nice big push. And the close above that 9 we got. Okay, so they're pushing it right back above that demand. Okay, let's see if they're going to hold that or if they're going to fold it and continue in that sell. All right. Okay, guys, if we break this 200 again, I personally would like to sell it, but I'm going to wait until 9:30. Okay. No, I'm not in the sell, guys. I kind of showed you the 3 trades on the screen that I secured. I've only taken 3 today. They've all been on gold, and that's it. Okay. I'm going to wait until market open now. Okay, and we'll take a look at NASDAQ here. Still holding that 9 EMA. Okay, guys. So you can see how valuable the time is that we have in trading, especially on the 5-minute. All right. 15-minute candles, 10-minute candles, guys, hourly, there's nothing wrong with trading that either. You don't get much of of a lot of noise as you do on the 5s, as I've mentioned beforehand. But it's really important for us to, if you're looking for scalping, remember the overall trend. Okay. That is the most important part of this. Trend reversals happen at key levels, like with moving averages. Okay, so a lot of people say, why do you use moving averages? Why do you use RSI and stuff like that? I like to have them on there just for some added confirmation for me based on my strategy. All right, for looking for key levels of over bought and oversold. Okay, which will help me look for the potential re-entries if we miss them. Okay. Guys, if you don't mind me asking, what is your favorite time frame to start to trade on personally that you guys like to use? Okay, so we have a big buy volume stepping in on NASDAQ, guys. This is heavy. 5:15, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. It seems like a lot. 1 minutes, guys. Okay, 1 5 minute, 1 5:15. Nice. For real, guys, you can answer. I really want to know what you guys are trading on here. It's important, because a lot of people they don't want to change their times and try something new. So 1 15 minute, 4 hour. Nice, guys. Okay. Respect. That's good. Aditya 5, watch 15 in 1 hour. Yeah, same as kind of how we do as well. Okay, so big move on gold, guys. STR big bullish divergence. I kind of saw that on the other screen here. So check this out. All right, so new hourly, we talked about that. Let's look at NASDAQ too. You can see the Dow Jones found some support. Okay. All right, so what do we got going on here? Okay, you can see here's 8 a.m. All right, nice bearish engulfing candlestick right here. Okay, so that's the second one coming from 350. Okay, and you can see now that what time is this? 8:55, 9 a.m. You have the reversal. Okay, so let's just highlight this so you guys can see. So in this entire time, okay, if you guys caught the sell and you watch one specific candle, all right, to get into your entry, and you watch having your moving average set up, and you guys understand that maybe this is your strategy you want to follow, you only really need one hour a day. If you use the Dow Jones, guys, this thing is a lot more. Okay, like the Dow is almost double the amount of pips, right? But it can also mean double the amount of loss. So you got to take what you got to give and take. You got to understand that. So if you guys caught any kind of sells here, in the matter of maybe 1 hour 35 pips, okay, if you did, you calculate based on your account what 35 pips can give you in terms of what you want to do, and you maybe make 2 trades, 1 to 2 trades per day in an hour, or maybe in the time that you can devote towards trading. All right, it's going to really give you the advantage not to over leverage, not to over trade, and not to make the mistakes that a lot of impulsive actions do happen. Okay, a lot of impulsiveness, guys, is judged based on initial mistakes right off the bat, right? And then you try to get it back, and then it goes in the wrong direction, and that's when the snowball effects happen. All right, it's definitely not 350 pips. That drop was not 350 pips at all. 1630 down to 11630 down to 11600, roughly a 30 35 pip, 35 point drop. All right. Okay, so guys, let's see what we got going on here. There's GU, guys. You can see here's the retest. Remember we talked about getting rejected at that 9 EMA. So if GU breaks, guys, like I said, I have a next key structure 11,097. If we do get down there, okay? So let's watch. If not, this is going to hold here, and it's going to be double bottom with a neckline right above that 9 EMA. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. Guys, I really, if you guys are having trouble determining pips and stuff like that, I do make one key suggestion to you. If you don't know how to count pips, I don't think you should be trading a live account. You know what I mean? I think you should probably take some time to, learn a little bit more of the fundamentals of it before wanting to make any kind of ends meet. That's just me personally, right? Because if you don't know anything like this, you're going to get lucky a few times, and then eventually it's going to hit you very, very hard, right? And then the emotional aspect of trading comes in. All right. So, okay, guys. All right. So we got 9:15. I was just waiting for that time here. Go through this a little bit. What do we got going on here? Let's take a look at the love here. Guys, okay, 240 likes. Let's see if we can smash these likes to 300 right away. We'll do NASDAQ top down real quick, okay? And we'll try to point out some key points on the Dow Jones. All right, so let's see if we can smash these up real quick. Get this done. Let's see if we can do it in 5 minutes, and then we will go do our thing. Okay. There goes GU here. NASDAQ is nice reversal. Okay, and you can see gold is right back at that 200 EMA, guys. Okay, so we're still holding demand here. All right, here's that 9:15 time. Okay. Look at the hold up, guys, that we got on gold here. All right, right around when we get to those levels where the 209 sit, you have some key indecision. All right, so if we make this break, guys, coming back down to 1750. I did mention to you I am bearish towards gold personally, but we'll watch and see here coming for that 930. All right, so guys, let's take a look at the Dow. All right, you can see we got going on here, nice bullish move. Let's take one more peek. I want to see what's going on with USD CAD here. All right, a little bit of a curl. All right, nice rejection at 35,500. Okay. So we'll erase everything. We'll get our key moves going on here, guys. Let's take a look at the daily. And guys, just FYI, last week on Friday we sent a Dow sell. Okay, it's in the free FX group, right at the top actually. And if you guys, I was just messing around with it, checking the pips last night. If you guys did end up taking that, that trade is currently still running about 500-600 pips. All right. So just take a look at the free FX group, guys. It's pinned at the top. Okay, and if you guys want to follow along, you absolutely can. Okay. So we have some daily support here. Okay, my daily resistance is going to be this big rejection wick. Okay. Let's go to 4 hour here. Okay, so this is looking nice flagpole here. Okay, here's your consolidation. Let's see if this is going to be maybe a bearish flag pattern here. All right, here's your resistance on the 4 hour. Okay, so let's just kind of just do this real quick. It's 9:17. Okay. And then we'll look at the next rejection support level here, which holds the body candle at the 4 hour. Okay, so 4 hour support. All right, let's take a look at the hourly now. Hour resistance. Okay, I'm not going to use any support level here. We got enough higher time frame, daily and 4 hour. So let's drop down to the 15. Okay, and you can see what we have going on here too. I'm not really going to use too much. Everything is pretty straightforward. I do see that 15-minute resistance, so we'll put a 15-minute resistance level here. Did it's going? Oh, gold is? Yeah. We'll check it out in a second. Let's just find some key levels here. Okay, so I got some wick support, and we'll drop down to the 5. Okay, so let's go take a peek real quick at gold, guys. Wow, 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 wow. There it goes. Oh my goodness, 1750, guys. Look, it broke the 200 EMA. Nice. See how the 9 rejected it? That, wow, guys. Look at that. Big continuations. NASDAQ rejected too. And then GU made a low as well, guys. GU tapped the 19,700. So we made that new low. Okay, see how we broke that structure? See how the support level held, guys? And look at the type of candle that broke it. A large volume-based bearish candlestick. All right, big dump on both. Okay, wow. So guys, let's take a look at the 15-minute real quick. Look at this on the 15, guys. This is what we're breaking. So if we hold this momentum sell here, okay, we are coming near the 4 hour support, all right, which is going to be around 1747, 1746. And let's watch the Dow Jones. Okay, so for the Dow here, I don't have much. A little bit of divergence. Okay, I see some key structure right above. Dangerous to enter right now, close to market open. Personally, I would say yes. A lot of people, they like to do things their own way though. And right now on the 5, you can see have some demand area right in this level. Okay. Remember, the trend on the higher time frame is bearish. Guys. Okay. So this is not to say that they can't do very similar to what happened yesterday. If you guys watched the Dow Jones, we caught the impulsive buy, but the real move was the sell out of supply. Okay. It took some time, but the trade actually dropped around 300-400 pips, okay, which was a big move. So that's why I say, if you're not comfortable trading the initial open, you can still get very good moves post open, okay? So what I mean by that is, if you're not comfortable trading first 5-10 minutes, all right, then you can look for the potential reversals coming in at 9 or 10. And just to remind you guys, all right, just to remind you, 10 a.m. we have red folder news, okay, which we'll go over in a second. Candle. So let's review this, guys, okay? If you're new, don't trade the first 5-minute candle. Okay, you guys understand the volatility and the volume that comes in with this. All right, it can be very impulsive and it can be very destructive. All right, use no more than 1%, no matter what you're doing. That means for the day. Okay, if you've already used up, 0.75%, you only have 25% to trade. Do not risk more. Don't even maybe risk it right on the first 5-minute candle. Wait, okay, because you still only have that for the rest of the day. Make sure you use a stop loss and trailing stop when applicable. All right, and do not trade if you are new. Okay, I'm telling you right now, a lot of volume is going to come in here. Tuesdays are head fake days. Monday was a beautiful catch yesterday, but again, we don't always get them at that point. So let's watch and see here. To me, this looks like if we break demand, a potential sell. Okay, but we have to see the overall structure coming in one time on the hourly. Okay, I have some wicks at the bottom here. All right, and you can see that we have some demand. Even if I flush this to the left, we have buyers here sitting on the hourly. Okay, that's why you always check your higher time frame. That's why this wick had the nice little push. All right, so if we break this demand though, guys, we're coming back down to 33732. Okay, which could be a drop of, maybe 25, 30, 40 pips, depending on how much, if that does happen. All right, this could also be an inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay, because remember the demand on the hourly. Okay, so there's a couple things that can happen here. Okay, so we can do M with a drop. Okay, and then we could do potential like this. Head and shoulder pattern with the neckline break here, pushing price right back up to that 200 EMA. Right? There goes gold, you guys, dropping down to 1749. Nasdaq is still sitting at the same level here. Okay, and there goes GU right back down to 19700. Okay. And then let's see, the dollar index still making that high. Yeah, we did tap, and it's still critical at that 106.75. So we got about 5 minutes here, guys. Let's watch and see. $276 likes, guys. Got about 300 here. Let's see if we can smash those up. It takes 2 seconds for you to do it, guys. We got about 585 people on here. All right, what do we got going on here? 33931. Let's look at a critical level on the Dow. 33931. 33931. Okay, mark that up there just so I know. Okay, guys, got about 3 minutes left. Let's watch and see how the market is going to move based on this time. Okay. So guys, for the first 5 minutes, I'm not even going to take a trade personally. It's Tuesday. Like I said, I'm 3 for 3 right now, so I'm not going to really ruin this streak. Okay. But it looks like potential sell volume for sure. Okay, so let's see if we break this low right here, we're going to make a new lower low. Okay, which is just continuing the overall trend. So let's just play something here, see if it's going to follow suit. All right, remember guys, this is demand, so the structure is technically buyers here. All right, but again, if it's going to be strength in terms of selling, this thing will break right through it, no problem, simply because the higher time frame is a big bearish candlestick. Okay, so let's just watch and see. I'll just mark that up just so you guys, and just remember guys, these charts may not align with yours. Okay, this is on currency.com. All right, so it's a little bit different than maybe Owanda or whatever it may be. Okay, So just remember the numbers are a tad different. So if we don't break below here, guys, like I said, we're going to break above that hourly resistance and then start to fly to the upside coming to that supply. Guys, there goes gold. Here we go. Let's see if it's going to tap. Almost coming to that 4 hour, guys. Continued trend. All right. That's a big move. Let's see if GU is following suit here too. NASDAQ selling off. Oh my goodness, GU, guys. So same thing with here. Okay, we're talking about demand zone. Buyers have stepped in, but how many times can they hold the pressure of the sellers? This volume-based candle right here, you would see on Bookmap, of the heat map, a lot of red coming in, pending orders. Then they'd start to stack the sells. Okay, the ask price would start to sell down. You'd see the red take over, and the buyers would just be annihilated at this point. Okay. So let's watch. Remember, two patterns coming in here: inverse head and shoulder, or you have the M pattern continuation dump. All right. So this candle sticks out to me right here for buying opportunities, but I'm still going to wait for the first 5 minute. Let it do its thing. Okay, so 3 seconds, guys. See how they're coming right to that level. Give it 5 minutes. Let's watch and see here. Okay. So see demand levels holding. Let's see what's going on with NASDAQ here. The Dow kind of was short. The Goldie. There goes the NAS dumping through, guys. Oh, guys. There it goes. Let's see the DXY real quick. Dow Jones. We'll take a peek. Okay, we just broke that critical level here, guys. So let's watch and see now. All right. Is this going to continue? So see nothing happening on the Dow just yet. A lot of buyers still sitting there. Okay, see right here. Let's watch and see if we can BOS. This is break a structure if we do break that 33769. If not, you're going to start to see price come back up here, then have us walk to the upside. There goes gold, guys, coming right back down. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see how they're holding, guys. Okay, so remember we talked about here. Watch this critical level right here. Okay. This is still the first 5 minute candle. Let it do its thing. I've told you Tuesdays, guys, are the worst. So if we break above this structure, we're starting to tap up here. Exactly how the arrow kind of followed here. Let's watch. This is the critical resistance and support. It's going to follow suit and get a walk to the upside right here. Okay, so there's two movements right here. Support, support. Okay. Nothing closed below. Okay, so NASDAQ has got a rejection too. Let's take a peek, guys. Kind of froze here 1 sec. There it goes. Okay, see the... Sorry guys, my chart's kind of frozen just a bit. There we go. I wanted to see NASDAQ, what's going on. Okay, look at that big rejection wick on NAS. Okay, so I can tell you right now that DXY is probably starting to drop here. Okay, the buyers are going to start to come in, and it'll be really interesting to see what that next 5-minute candle is going to do. All right. So here we go, following suit. Okay, right back into supply here. Okay. Big bullish support, guys. Okay, so this is the retest. No real retest happened here because the volume is still very strong. Okay, bouncing out of demand. Okay, nothing closed below here, and you can see the big momentum swing starting to push. So it's a big move, guys. All right, coming right into this supply area. All right, this is key right here, and you can see why. This is where the sellers have been sitting once before. So if we could break this structure, this thing's going to go for a ride here. All right. There it goes. Let's see. Big volume here, guys. This was the key level break right here. So remember we talked about this. Okay. Two things are possibly happening. M pattern or inverse head and shoulder, which is the neckline right here, structure break, and a big push. Okay, so let's watch and see now, guys, what's going on with this supply here. Okay. This is a lot of volume, guys, but the same thing happened yesterday. Okay. Let's watch. This is still fairly healthy. All right. So let's watch and see what this volume is going to continue. We'll go to NASDAQ real quick. NASDAQ is following suit, guys. So if we break this, this looks like a pretty good sell opportunity to come down here. Ah, missed it right there. Let's see if we can get that short. See, it's already breaking, guys. That would be the area, personally, but you still see the first 5-minute candle coming in. Let's watch and see this overall structure. So first impulsive candle here, we got to look at a close, okay? And then we can push maybe right back down to demand. So just be patient. Let's watch and see if you missed that overall impulsive. Okay, and if you're not comfortable, guys, remember I told you right off the bat. Okay, told you right off the bat. We do have 10 a.m. news. If I could highlight this, I would in a second. Okay, because this is going to be very impactful as well. Okay, GUNUSD. All right. So keep in mind that we have big news coming pretty soon. Okay. Members, guys, watch the oil trade idea that was sent to the group. That thing is running like a mother right now. Okay, so still holding. Okay, so let's see if we can follow suit right back down, guys. All right, give us some time here. Let the new 5-minute candle open. Okay, so here we go, guys. See, it's breaking that structure. Okay, let's see if we can get that follow suit. Okay, we'll go take a peek at everything else here. Gold, look at, whoa, 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 look at gold. Big, 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 big reversal, guys. 47, reverse. Okay, and you can see NASDAQ is trying to dip down now. And then there's the Dow. Let's see if it's going to follow suit. Later, I was just watching oil on the other chart right here. Saw a big move in terms of the bullish direction. Okay, so see, here we go. Okay, so guys, 940 here. If you guys are not looking to make any moves at this time, sit back and relax. Like I said, we do have that 10 a.m. time, all right, coming in here for the news. A lot of the time, the market can be generally indecisive until then. These are really big moves, guys. I haven't taken one trade yet. I'm just waiting for that 10 a.m. news. I've been burned a few times beforehand, jumping into initial market impulsive opens, all right, and then leading into news. All right, it's not because they had bad moves. It's just because it was a really choppy session. All right, and I kind of rushed the process. So that's what I said. We're gonna watch and see here how that 10 a.m. news is going to come into play. When are we covering for news, Dave? We'll watch and see here, guys. Maybe we'll take a peek at, maybe gold. We can watch the NASDAQ, the Dow. Doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, we do look at SPX, guys, just not too much right now during the lives, right? Usually the Dow and NASDAQ have better impulsive moves. So here we go, guys. Look at this. So we got a nice support level. Guys, that would be a golden cross on gold here if we do get that reverse. Okay, they're Goldie right back at that 200, guys. All right. You can see the Dow. Here we go, starting the drop. Okay, so first initial impulsive buy, all right, led into some supply sellers here. Overall trend is sell. Okay, so you can see here that 33869 level. Once it broke, okay, you can see it's starting to drop here. This is the critical level, okay, for the Dow. You can see here, this is where we once held some support, but we are starting to break through, guys, coming right back down potentially into that overall demand, okay? So we got about 17 minutes, guys, until that overall red folder news. So we might get some consolidation here, coming back down into that demand level if price wants to. Oh, guys, there it goes. Look at that. Okay, we're pushing right back down. So, guys, if you did get into this, okay, where do you put your stop loss? Okay, that's the key question we get asked all the time. Maybe move it a little bit above right that 200. Okay, you can see that the sell was negated heavy, guys, by, oh my goodness, there it goes, right into demand, guys. Let's see overall trend. If this thing breaks, it's coming right back down, following suit pretty strong with that overall first rejection. Okay, gonna move this here. This is the key, the pathway. So if we break this level, guys, at the daily, we can definitely come back down to maybe that 3373. Members, you can check in the indices chat what just happened there. Okay, so let's just be patient here, guys. Okay, so let's see if it's going to follow suit. Dave, is that bullish candle an engulfing candle or not? Are you talking about this one right here, the first impulsive candle on the Dow? Yeah, that is technically a bullish engulfing candlestick. Okay, it's completely engulfing the preceding candle, but this is a volume base market open candlestick, right? You generally, like, unless news or something like that happen, you wouldn't see this type of candle just come up like that. Like, guys, I believe that is literally a 100 pip candle. That's literally a 120 pip point candle right at the market open. So yeah, that's driven by market news. Sorry, market open volume. Yeah, and that's exactly what I would say too, guys. I had a question here. Is that a candle engulfing? You know, the big bullish one right there. Yes, it is, but again, the volume is still pushed from that initial market open. Market open can be tricky at times. Absolutely. That's why I say wait the first 5 minute, guys. If you guys caught the five demand, fantastic. Okay. Absolutely great move. You know, you probably saw demand level support, big bullish break here. Everything looked nice. So if you caught that, guys, like you're a good trader. Like straight up, you are. You understand support and resistance, supply and demand. You know, you got to be proud that you guys can do that. I said wait first 5 minute though. Okay, the second 5 minute candle here opened up nice bearish. Okay, movement coming into a supply zone. You can see how they're respecting technicals. Okay, so if we're gonna come into this 9:45, 10 a.m. news, and this is still the sell pressure here, you know, we are going to continue in the overall trend, which is bearish, guys. Like look at on the higher time frame. Okay, we've been bearish for quite some time. Okay, there's a little bit of divergence here, but it's not showing too much. All right. So here's that time for the consolidation right into demand. All right, just leading because of market open, and then we have that overall news folder coming in. Okay. Goldie's flying, guys. Everything is having that reverse. Ooh, guys, look at that. 1750, guys. Big bullish movement here. Okay. Nasdaq still finding that support, same as, you know, gold. Sorry, same as the Dow here. Look at GU starting to get that momentum here. All right, slowly but surely. GU is not having the massive impulsive as like a commodity would. Okay, there goes gold. Okay, so I'm gonna just erase some of this shit. Pardon my French, guys. It's too much. Okay, you can see here that hourly support is still holding. All right, this stuff we can keep and go from there. Okay, but we're gonna just stick on the Dow and watch how it's gonna move. Okay, so 950, guys. Okay, so see how the demand is respecting, guys. Okay, so big bullish, demand support, daily support level here. Okay, if it breaks here though, guys, this thing is going to be in a free fall. So I'm really interested to see what's going to happen at this 10 a.m. All right. Okay, so see how they're starting to punch things. Sellers are still in there. So remember the consolidation that I mentioned to you at 10 near 10 a.m. We're going to consolidate into demand. It's starting to actually kind of take place. So I know it's slow right now. Okay, and you're probably bored out of your mind watching this stuff take place, but you got to remember we'd had a few trades pop off before market open, and all we're doing now is waiting patiently for news. All right, I wish I was like a clown that could entertain you and stuff like that, but again, I would rather just sit back and watch this kind of stuff, see how they manipulate things leading into market open. All right, shall we close our positions? If you guys are you guys in sells or buys? Like if you guys are in any kind of trade, you know, and you don't feel comfortable wanting to deal with big US folder news, like this is big news, guys. Like I said, this is, although the sell structure is still following suit, you know, in terms of the sell movement. All right, they can easily open this thing up and it can follow suit with this big bullish candlestick. Like you guys got to see that. They can easily do that. So if you guys are in the sell and you collected maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 pips, whatever it may be, you know, don't get greedy, guys. Like, you know, that's just me. You know, whether you guys want to follow suit with it or not, that's up to you. I'm way better than an entertainment clown. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. It's the beard. So, all right. So here we go, guys. Just I want to maybe quickly check out the DXY. Nasdaq is still following suit. Okay, GU starting to pick up a little volume here. Okay, so here we go. This is our range. Okay, so we'll see if we're going to break that or if it's going to fold. I'm just going to remove. Okay, so watch and see here. We got to get out of this consolidation. We made a new high, still looking good. Let's get out of this range and see what's going to happen here. Okay. Goldie. And the Dow is still trying, guys. I'm sorry, this is looking like shite. Alright, about 20 seconds here. And just in case you guys are not familiar with it, this is the news right here. USD, okay. You have consumer confidence. Let's just go over this. Alright. Okay, so financial confidence leading indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for a majority of overall economic activity. U.S. strong seasonality as other key terms. Sorry, themes. Okay, let's take a peek at this. We can go to it, but let's just see what it says right off the bat. Okay. It was a slow week last week in the markets with a short week in the U.S. There were still plenty of potential trade early in the week, but as Thanksgiving approached, volume slowed down, and the markets became whippy with no stabilizing forces. Okay, we are for that's. If I didn't trade Thursday, Friday, guys. One, I wasn't feeling good. I'm not still, but you can see that near the end of the week during Black Friday, it was pretty impulsive. We are back to full week this week, and there are plenty of things to do. Watch this begin trading in November, at the end of the week, trading into December. Seasonalities, guys. Remember I talked to you about seasonalities in Forex? Okay, like these guys are mentioning it now too. Okay, could come into play if that's something that trade with, but there's also plenty news releases the upcoming week. Okay, here are 5 themes the market can see. Let's read the full story. Seasonalities, okay? Check this out, just so you guys can see. December is fast upon us, and for some that means the time for the Santa Claus rally. Guys, keep that in mind, Santa Claus rally. This is the supposed phenomenon that markets rise until the end of the year and Santa Claus gets ready. Come on, you stupid thing, to make his rounds. Okay, there are a lot of potential detractors of this record spending on debt. Okay, huge inflation numbers and an economy that appears to be starting to cool. But there have always been reasons to doubt the Santa Claus rally, and many of it delivers. This is just something to keep an eye on. Seasonality could be pointing towards the bullish move. Okay, remember I told you before, guys, if you were listening to me, I do think that near December the indices, because the seasonalities can be bullish. Okay, so these are the key folders here, guys. Like, go read this yourself. It's 7:57. I don't have time to read all of this, but this is really good information if you guys are still looking to, get more into trading in December. Okay, just take a look at it. It's pretty straightforward, but it will help you with your overall maybe fundamental knowledge rather than technical. Okay, but I did mention to you seasonality a little bit more often than not. Okay, so that's all done on Forex Factory. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got going on in the Dow. All right. So see how we broke the structure here, guys. Okay. We didn't make it down to that critical 3373. Okay. So if you guys missed that sell, remember, if you missed the sell coming in here, we have the new news folder coming up at 10. All right. So let's watch and see what we got going on. Okay, so we'll erase that. That was the initial reverse removal on market. Okay, let's see now what kind of movement we're going to get. I'm trying to make that a little bit tinier so you guys can see. It's not as squinched, but the new candle, guys, we got about 1 minute and 17. See how they're still holding this, guys? Demand level is very strong, okay? Don't think you can beat the market by entering in prematurely, guys. I see this happen all the time. It's up to you whether you want to do like that, but just remember they can punch this thing anyway. Gold is still going bullish, guys, so you can focus on that. Coming to a critical level that could potentially fill that wick, but we're still strong, okay? Okay, so 18 seconds, guys. All right, you can see here we closed below and it wicked back up. Okay, so let's see the first 5-minute candle, what we got going on here. Okay, so they're opening it up, initially bullish. Okay, bouncing out of demand. See the strength here. Here we go, following suit. And you can see we're starting to rise. Okay. 4 minutes. Going in here, watch the news for first 5-minute open and see how it goes. And you can see we're starting to push through, following suit with this previous bullish candlestick, guys. So it's not too much volume here, but you can still see it starting to punch price towards the upside. Let's take a look at NASDAQ here. I want to see what's going to happen. Okay, it's finding some support with a little resistance as well. Okay, so we're still pushing. Okay, there's the Dow here. Let's quickly update this. Okay, so it's like neutral. Okay, 100.2. All right. It's not positive or negative. You can see what's happening here. Not much movement. All right. Okay, this was a bit of a dud, guys, but this is what happens in the market. I was building this up to be something a little bit bigger than it was, and you can see the news release was neutral and nothing took place. So guys, you'll probably start to see more movement at around 10:15, all right? So like the Dow usually has bigger volume candles here. The best was a sell coming from supply on the Dow. Everything else is kind of just choppy, not really having much movement as well. Okay, so guys, at this point, like, I'm not really looking to get involved with this. All right, you got to learn to walk away. That's the hardest thing to do in this, but unfortunately, I think I'm going to call it a day. Look for the overall trend, higher time frame. Okay, look for key input points to get into, like engulfing candlesticks. Rejection at the 9 EMA, break of key structure. And look to get some trades maybe if you're looking to for the rest of the day. All right. So there's not much can be done, guys, but just keep in mind supply is sellers, demand is buyers. Okay, and this shows you really good technicals. All right, from top and bottom. Okay, so Mark, I know when I leave the market will fly. So guys, just watch and see here. We got another session to go at 10:30. All right, it's one of the best sessions to get. So guys, members will be rocking at 10:30 if you guys would like to stay and go for that. And then YouTube guys, we will rock and roll tomorrow, same time, same channel. Okay, let's take a peek here. One more thing. What do we have for tomorrow, guys? Okay, so we got ADP, all right, and I think this is going to be, we have NFP on Friday, so this is going to be good. We have 1:30, Mr. Powell speaks, guys, so tomorrow's going to be a very, very, very big day, okay? So, like I said, walk away from now, and, we live to play another day, okay? Guys, just bear in mind with me, this is our program. If you guys want to join, you can absolutely go to stocksnipertrading.com. We have a Black Friday special, 25% off 3 and 6 month plans. We did it with the higher ones last week. All right. We'll be introducing something new in 2023. I've kind of dropped a little hint on that yesterday, and we got a few other things for you coming too. So here's what we include, guys. Mentorship, trading education, some ideas and signals, right? Roughly 3 to 5 per day, and then a live trading environment. But the key thing is, guys, 5 Londons, 5 New Yorks, 4 post New Yorks, and then we have 3 trading workshops. In December, guys, because time is going to be a little bit more available, we'll be doing some trade recaps and stuff like that at night as well during Tokyo sessions. So, okay. So that's about it, guys. Have a good day here. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Like I said, I'd rather focus on what's going on in the charts. All right. So we'll see you same time, same channel tomorrow, 7:30, 7:45 time, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel, and guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking around with us for the hours that you've been here. Okay. All right, guys. God bless. Peace out. And please be careful trading for the rest of the day. All right. Later.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads,
right on supply. I know a lot
which
of people
helps us to get in and out of the market.
I know a lot
Using
of
the
people
right
caught that. I
broker
hope you guys did.
can help us try different strategies.
I
with multiple options
I
of
posted
brokers
in
on the
group
web.
so you guys can see
Here
it,
at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a
that one was
recommended
for us.
broker,
All right,
that
that one
is
was for us.
HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.